All right, boom bust sleeper for quarterback, running back, and receivers. Let's start off with quarterback, Daniel.
All right, my quarterback pick is Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins can just go back and go through his progression because every single one of those guys can win.
2nd and 5. Cousins throws. First contact for Drake London, and London upended.
Ooh,
Against the Chargers. It's kind of it might be a little boldish pick because the Chargers are top 10 pass defense,
that is a bold pick.
but they are also it's also because they're a top 2 run defense. And I know with Bijan, they obviously know Bijan's a running back that you have to think about, but the fact that he's so the Falcons their pass game is way more effective right now, and so I think even with Bijan they'll utilize him more in the passing game around that Chargers D. We're just talking off camera about how the Chargers line up. You don't know who's coming in, so it's kind of tough for the running backs.
Yeah.
And so Chargers looking like a playoff team too. Game script wise, I fully expect the Chargers to, command a lead.
Yeah.
Or make the game competitive.
Yeah.
And so Kirk having to have the ball more in his hands. And
he's done a lot with it before. He had a 500 yard. Was it 500 yard?
Kirk also, I think, I could be very wrong, but he might lead the league in comeback wins and all that. So
he's clutch.
He's clutch. Yeah. So
okay, good pick. Kirk Cousins, bold pick. My boom this week is CJ Stroud.
Flat routes with the bunch formation. Stroud has time back in the end zone. Leaping grab, Nico Collins.
Against the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's been struggling this second half of the stretch. From what I written down, he's been averaging about 10.9 fantasy points per game.
That is not good.
So that is not good. So good bounce back opportunity against the Jaguars, who terrible defense, actually are second in most passing yards and fourth in passing touchdowns allowed.
Yep.
So the other thing is, I just feel like they can't protect CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just all on him, although it is a little bit on him. But luckily, Jaguars can't rush the passer.
Yep.
They don't seem to do anything.
Honestly, I was gonna choose him as a boom too, but it just,
So
I actually didn't want to choose him because I'm just mad at him from last week.
I know CJ Stroud. He's struggling, but hopefully, if he can't bounce back this week, then it might be safe to say hey, you're just having a sophomore slump this year.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Forgot about that. All right. That's a good pick. Moving on to bust. I have Jordan Love.
It's much different. Love gonna throw a fade here in the corner. It is caught for the touchdown. Malik Heath is in.
Against the Dolphins. I believe Thanksgiving night game.
Yes.
The Dolphins only allowed 210 yards to pass to quarterbacks and only 1 passing touchdown as well. And I just think right now the Packers, how they are, it's all Josh Jacobs.
He's balling.
He's killing it. I think he's number 3 in
he's
rushing.
a top 3 back,
rushing yards right now.
Saquon and
Derrick Henry, Saquon, and which is crazy is all those guys were on a different team last year.
Right.
And now they're leading the league.
Right. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Running backs, maybe you should pay your boys. Maybe.
Fair.
But yeah, I just think with that Dolphins, they have such an elite pass defense as well. They are going to have to rely on Josh Jacobs a lot more. So yeah.
Okay. Well, because my bus is on the other side.
Tua?
It's Tua.
And more consistent, but right there, Sealer just beats Lowe for a huge play.
Tagovailoa gets it to Waddle. Full acceleration. Touchdown.
No.
Yeah, bro. He's been balling. He's been balling. He's been balling.
Honestly, he is the Miami Dolphins.
He really is. I don't know what it is. He just makes things work.
3 for 3 after he came back.
Yep.
Just. Anyways.
So yeah, he's been averaging about 25-ish points from what I saw. But they're playing in Green Bay. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah,
I just feel
see that. Yeah.
Just Tua in the cold. It's just
we don't know.
We don't know. You just don't know. We do know, but what we do know is interceptions. So, Green Bay is still, I would say, a top 10 defense statistically. They do a lot of pressure. Obviously, they have good DBs. Jair Alexander. Plus, Tyreek is a little banged up. I don't know if it'll.
They do say he's off. The what do you call it? The injury list.
Yeah.
But
he'll still play. But, we could be wrong on this because I think it'll either be a close game, tight and not much scoring, or it's just gonna be a massive shootout.
I see.
Because if it's a massive shootout, we're both screwed.
Unless if Josh Jacobs scores.
Right. Or
HN.
So
hey, but Tua and HN looking good together. I think they linked up for 2 passing touchdowns last week.
So
yeah, okay. I hate that you chose Tua as your bust, but you know what? I see it. Yeah, it's different.
That's a stat I should have looked at. How does Tua play in the cold?
Yeah, because man is a Miami boy.
I just remember him playing in Buffalo.
Oh,
And I just remember he just got.
I mean, I guess if you really think about it, he's so used to playing in humid, like Hawaii,
Right.
Well, but Oregon, I guess it's cold.
No, Alabama.
Alabama. Why
Bama.
would they? Oh shit! I was thinking about Mariota.
Yeah. Alabama. It's hot in Alabama.
That was bad. Mariota, dude. Wow. I don't know why I just thought Mariota. Oh, I obviously didn't know why I thought. But, anyways, my sleeper. I never thought I'd ever choose him as a sleeper, but Bryce Young.
Young on the give. No, the fake, the throw, touchdown.
Yeah. Playing against the Bucks. He has fully established himself back as their starter. He's been playing decently well since.
Yeah, I'd be encouraged if I was the Panthers.
Yeah, I think it's like, okay, not that rest. Like sitting him, benching him it really helped him. I think refocus. They're playing against the Bucks, who are top 3 most yards allowed and touchdowns, and so I think as they've been building up, they almost beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
I think they're gonna go into. I know they're not thinking that they're gonna beat the Bucks, but I think they have an idea of like, we could still hold our own.
Yeah.
And so.
I mean, Chuba's running it well too, and so with that, it should help them a lot.
And they definitely switched it up that second half too. That first half they looked a little bit iffy, but they have the ability to figure it out. So I think Bryce Young, great sleeper pick. Only because I guarantee no one's going to be using him.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know what kind of league would actually really need him. But,
Right, that's true.
But I think it's not a bad pick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, could use a real flyer. For me, it's Russell Wilson as my sleeper.
Politically correct style of coaching. That guy is a football coach, even with kids.
Well respected. Getting open free is Calvin Austin.
Versus Cincinnati.
I like that pick.
Cincinnati obviously gives up a lot of yards and touchdowns to quarterbacks. It's just the story for them is that their offense can keep up, their defense can't. It's been the story. So Bengals are going to put up a lot of points. And so Russell's going to have to, unless Najee and Jalen just run the crap out of them, which I don't see because Cincy can stop the run decently.
Yeah.
And so they're going to win. Russell's going to have to throw it a little bit, and hopefully he can get back to what he did when he started in the beginning.
Yeah.
And so, Cincy's just not good. Top 10 worst in passing defense. So
cool.